Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of STEAM at Home. In today's episode, we are going to focus on triangles. Triangles are an incredibly strong shape, which is why they are used so often in the design of buildings and bridges and other structures that want to be really strong. When you press on the side of a triangle, the triangle will bend. But when you press on the points or vertices of a triangle, the triangle will distribute the force across its shape, making it very strong and stable. The strength of triangles has been used in designs for thousands of years. This is why we see triangles in ancient pyramids, such as these pyramids in Egypt or these in Mexico. These pyramids have been able to stand the test of time because they are such a strong design. And today, we are going to design our own pyramids with a twist. We're going to take a pyramid and we're going to build one upside down. Now, this shape isn't going to be nearly as strong. However, it is possible if we go about the design properly. Now, notice an upside down pyramid starts very small and gradually gets larger and larger and larger. Your task today is to design an upside down pyramid with things that are just around your home. You can use anything you like, but be careful that every time you add a level to your pyramid, the pyramid is getting bigger. We don't want to build a tower that's straight up. We want to build an inverted pyramid. This is all about balance. As long as you're finding the center of balance for each object that you place on top, you'll probably find success. Now check out how I designed my upside down pyramid. So, I'm ready to build my pyramid. Now the first thing I had to do was I had to go around my home and find the materials I was going to use to construct this pyramid. And I had to be careful to make sure that I picked things that were in the shape of a square or a rectangle, and that gradually got bigger. And I was also looking for objects that were about the same thickness, so each level of my pyramid would be about the same height. I'm going to start with these little blocks, and they're going to be the base for my inverted pyramid. I'm going to take two of these small blocks, and I'm going to place them on top of each other. Now that part's easy, but as we go, it's going to get harder and harder. For the next level, I have to go wider, so I'm going to use two of the bigger blocks, but if I put them on top and let them go, usually they fall off. So I'm going to try to balance them as best as I can, and I'm going to use another two blocks to go the opposite way on top, and this should balance things out. It's a little uneven, so I'm going to flip the blocks around, make sure they're nice and balanced. You're going to want to make adjustments, small little adjustments to your pyramid to make sure it stays balanced throughout. Next, I took this little piece of a Lincoln log toy, and it's going to be my third level. So far, so good. For my fourth level, I decided to use Blu-ray boxes. I used 4 of them, again, to get about the right thickness that I wanted for this level. I feel that's wobbly, so I shift it over. And there we go. For my next level, I'm going to use books. Now, this was a great size, but the thickness was a little thin, and I only have 3 of them, so this level is going to be a little bit different than the rest, but it should still work fairly nicely. Again, I'm just finding that balance. Next, I'm going to use 2 foam blocks. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to separate the foam blocks just so I get the width I want, leaving a bit of a space in between. And then finally, I add the top. And there you go, my inverted pyramid, all being supported by the little tiny blocks on the bottom. All right, everyone, now it's your turn. One of the trickiest parts to this task is finding the right objects. You're going to need to take some time to to make sure you find the right size objects for each level. Once you do, then it becomes all about balance. Have fun designing, and we'll see you next episode.